The retirement calculator runs with inflation included in the model. So when you're looking at your wealth by type, that's what you'll see on your pension statement in, say, for example, 2045. And then it does also give you numbers adjusted down to today's prices. So it also looks at the purchasing power of your money, which is the red numbers here. Now, it is possible to take inflation out of the model. And in order to do that, first of all, don't have the year one as a partial year. So you uncheck that box, have tax years fixed until 2025 only and not the standard 2028. And then what we need to do is get rid of all these inflation adjustments. And there's an article here about inflation adjusted returns, but basically the summary is if you're getting 5% return with inflation and inflation is 3%, then you divide one by the other and take one off. So you're actually multiplying the numbers through to get your 5%, and it's 1.94% if you take off inflation. Now, not all of the data in the model is indexed. So things like the pension tax-free cash, the maximum amount of that, the 268,275, and the ISA contribution, £20,000 a year, they don't go up over time. They're not currently indexed. So here we need to make an adjustment, and you've got the formula there. So that's what that adjustment needs to be, nearly minus 3%, but not quite. And then all of these need to go to 0. So let's just quickly do all that. And then let's copy this over to here. And then what we're also doing is making sure that we've only got pension and ISA assets. So there's no mortgage and there's no money in just taxable investment accounts, because those amounts would need to be changed so that they are real and not nominal. So we do all that, we come back to our wealth by type, and now we've got the exact same number for the real and the nominal. And then when we come to look at things like sources of income, it's much clearer to see exactly what we're taking, because it's not growing over time with inflation. And then also things like the amounts of tax that we're paying, it's much easier to understand what's going on and what the money numbers are in today's terms rather than some usually inflated number. And then don't forget to put the data back to how it should be for the default settings after you've run your analysis excluding inflation.